Hey guys, Courtney here with Courtney's Customs, and today I'm going to be playing around with some alcohol inks, and I'm going to create a tumbler, an alcohol ink tumbler on a painted base coated tumbler, and then I'm going to make an alcohol ink tumbler on a non-base coat painted tumbler. So we're going to see the difference in between both tumblers. It's going to be super cute. I think both of them are going to turn out really pretty. So let's get started and see how this is going to look. So of course the other tumbler is already like prepped and all that good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I'm going to prep this tumbler. I'm just using an 80 grit sanding block that I got from Amazon and some 91% rubbing alcohol to clean it afterwards. Okay, so now I'm going to choose what alcohol inks I'm going to use because I haven't actually done that yet. But these are two different sets of alcohol inks, both from the Glitter Grind, and they are all Pinata brand. So I'm going to be using Baja Blue, Passion Purple, and Pink. And I'm going to use the same colors for both tumblers so you can really see like the difference between the two. So now the only thing I'm going to do is pop these both on the turner and add a coat of epoxy, and then immediately go in with the alcohol inks. So I'm just going in with my first layer of epoxy, and I get a lot of questions on which one I use. I have a link down in my description. I actually use KS Resin Liquid Art, like just like regular plain liquid art. It's my favorite and I love it. And now I'm coming in on the base painted tumbler first, and I'm just starting with the darkest color, which is purple, and then going to the blue and then the pink. And I get really alcohol ink happy. Like, I notice a lot of people usually just like add little drops at a time. I get super impatient, and I probably add too much, but it turns out okay. So now I'm just shifting over to the non-base coated tumbler, and you can already see the difference in how the colors are looking, but they still both look pretty good. And then whenever I'm satisfied with how much alcohol ink is on there, I'm going to go in with my heat gun and just try to shift those colors around a little bit, let them swirl and blend together really well so they're not just staying like really blotchy. And then after I did this for a few seconds, I noticed there were some bald spots, so I mean that's no big deal. I just went back in with my alcohol ink and I just added some more. I think it was just on the plain stainless steel tumbler. So I just added some more pink in there, no big deal. And then after adding a little bit more heat, I just left it alone and I let it spin overnight. And after spinning a little bit longer, the alcohol inks just kind of started to move around and blend a little more on their own, especially since I added so much heat. So even though I left it looking kind of still blotchy, I knew that the more it would spin, the more it would blend. So the next day it turned out really pretty. Both of them did. Alright, so here we are the next day, and they both look really cool. Obviously, this one is a lot more vibrant. This is the one that was base coated, and then this one was just on the stainless steel. But I really like the looks of this one. It gives a really cool like metallic look, and then this one, of course, is just really super vibrant. And I got the bottoms too, yay! So I was worried about that. So now, whenever you can feel these tumblers, like they look really smooth, And of course there's no glitter or anything to make them rough, but they are very ripply because there's a lot of alcohol ink on this epoxy. So it is really, really ripply. If I go to put a decal on here right now, it's going to look really wavy. It's not going to look right. So I'm not going to sand or anything. I'm just going to add another semi-thin coat of epoxy to this, and then we can come back tomorrow and do the decals then. Alright, so now after an extra coat of epoxy, that feels a lot better. So I'm going to set my tumbler down here on my cup cradle, just so it doesn't move all over the place. And I found this really cute decal on Creative Fabrica. It says, "Not all who wander are lost." And I'm using black vinyl for an offset, and this is the opal chrome vinyl from my website. So I'm just going to go ahead and layer those. And I am doing the same decal for both tumblers, because I wanted to make them the exact same, just have the difference of a base coat versus no base coat. Alright, so now that I have decals on both tumblers, all I'm going to do is add the finishing coats of epoxy and they will be done. After some epoxy, here are the finished results. This one was base coated and this one was not. I think in their own way, they both look really, really pretty. I mean, this gives it like a more metallic look. This one does, the one that was not base coated. And then this one is more vibrant. So I guess it would really just depend on like what kind of style you were going for, what kind of design you were really doing. But I think they both look really good. Before I go, like always, I do have y'all's cup of positivity for the day. And today's quote is, "Shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you'll land among the stars." That was said by Norman Vincent Peale. That is all I have for you guys today. Let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite, the base painted one or the non-base painted one. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Be kind, love one another, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Thank you.